But where was Jada during all of this, man? That's the question that still has not been answered to me. Where the hell was Jada? I know if we needed Ja Rule right now, he would have answered the phone, but where was Jada? You had Tyler Perry, hello, consoling him. You had Denzel Washington talking about when you get to your highest moments, the devil tries to bring, man, look here. Shannon, you heard Shannon Sharp said, I would have been the devil. Pull me off him. And I'm okay with Shannon Sharp feeling that way because we all respond differently. That's his right. You slap a man, he got every right to haul off and whoop your ass no matter where y'all are. I just ain't gonna do it in public. I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? We gonna shake the room, all right. Just you gonna know. Everybody else ain't gotta know. I ain't worried about public perception all the time. But where was Jada? You know, she didn't laugh at the joke. How is she feeling? Did it really hurt her feelings? Because if this really did hurt her feelings, maybe that's a conversation for Jada and Chris Rock to have, one on one, maybe mediated by Charlie Murphy, excuse me, not Charlie Murphy, Rick James, aka Will Smith. Maybe that's a conversation that needs to be had. Or maybe there's some education that should happen where, hey, Chris Rock, you a hella piece of bruh. I say all of this stuff, but I really just think it's a joke, bro. Get over it. Yeah, jokes have hurt my feelings. Jokes have hurt your feelings. Uh, um, it's part of life. But where was Jada, man? How does this feel? Did we really protect her peace? Because I just keep hearing, this protecting peace and all of that good stuff. And I saw something, right? Let me see. Here we go. Stop saying how fiercely black women need to be protected and complaining that the protection needs to have a respectful time and place. Instead of spending so much time criticizing Will's response, might the greater lesson be emphasized in not giving people something to respond to? You don't get to harm and humiliate people and then dictate the response. I'm tired of the whole two wrongs don't make a right when folks refuse to fully address the first wrong and how it created the entire problem to begin with. Grace is biblical. Effing around and finding out is too.
How loved it, baby? How loved it, baby?
So you mean to tell me it is my job to understand everybody's triggers? And it is not your job to know and understand your triggers and properly balance them out. Is that what you're saying, man? Because here's the thing. I don't fiercely say black women need to be protected. Not because they're black women, not because they don't need to be protected. I don't fiercely stand on many hills because every situation is different. Okay. There are situations where black women must be protected. And they deserve the utmost protection, no matter the time, place, any of that stuff. They need a full clip, an extra clip, and body armor. Okay. And there are times when, like, yo, bro, it's a fucking joke. Get over it, okay? Oh, wow. He didn't know what he did was offensive to you. Get over it. Oh, actually, you're not a victim. Get over it. That can be true as well. You understand? So every time we want to say, get out here and protect, 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 I'm not gonna protect somebody every time. No. What's the situation? Why do you need protection? Did you put yourself in this situation in this harmful situation? Or is the situation even harmful? You know, context matters. You gotta have some discernment, man. We just can't just go crazy and wild over every single thing. You understand? So I think this post makes some good points, but in this context, it's kind of garbage. It's kind of garbage. It's like, oh, I should know you're having a bad day because you walked by me. In my face. And then I saw another post. Am I gonna do this one here? Uh, you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and do this here. Let's do this here. Black women have long been the butt of jokes for black male comedians. Some even built their careers from it. People saying the joke wasn't even that bad proves that we are desensitized to black women's pain and will easily dismiss the horror and violence black women experience, especially when that black woman has done something to prove herself less credible. And it's not that she's actually less credible, it's that we don't like it when people hold to a higher standard, don't live their lives like we say think they should. I totally agree with that. Credibility matters in some things, but when you're truly a victim, credibility does not matter. If you've been victimized, you deserve to be heard, and you deserve justice. You deserve to be free from that situation. Okay. Last week we witnessed a black woman's credibility be torn to shreds in a room full of white men slash women, and we were so outraged for her, yet so in awe of how well she kept it together, which is expected of black women in these contexts. Okay. Uh on that thing, I think I'm gonna hit it a little bit later, but you know what? No, I'm gonna talk about it now. The purpose of these hearings before they confirm a Supreme Court justice is to try to rip their credibility to shreds, okay? It happened to Kavanaugh. It happened to Judge Ketanji Brown. Yes, that's what happens. I don't like it. I think if the president nominates somebody, they should do a quick screening. Yeah, yep, checks out, checks out. What's your ideology on this? Okay, cool. Okay, again, confirm them, okay? That's what I think. But in the game of politics, in the game of staying in office, in televised hearings, these people have to go up here and try to make themselves look great and make this person look bad. And honestly, the exercise in itself does not bother me because you are appointing somebody to one of the highest offices in the entire country, a lifetime appointment. And I want to see how you act under pressure. I want to know what you truly think and believe. Granted, everybody's on their line. They're saying the stuff that they need to say to make sure that they get to where they need to go. But nonetheless, it has nothing to do with her being a black woman in that situation for the Supreme Court confirmation. For me, talk about for me. I ain't talking about for the rest of y'all, anybody else. Talk about for me. I want to see them throw the house at you, and I want you to catch it and put it back down in one piece. I have a high standard for people in high offices. Forgive me. But anyways, and when a black man verbally protected her, we applauded. Because even still, his behavior was acceptable to the white gaze, and still, it was still comfortable, and it was permissible for that black woman because she deserved it because of her outstanding achievements and poise. Yet for another black woman who has been deemed less credible because of how she chooses to show up in her marriage, somehow doesn't deserve the same level of protection we advocate and call for. And why is that? And why is that part of her life still being brought up when it's time to protect her? All I'm saying is we have some real biases and conflicting positions against how black women should be protected and who amongst black women deserves that protection. Guess what? Protection matters based upon the battle that you are in. Okay? I'm not a ride or die. I'm not. Make it make sense. Now, I'm not gonna just let you die out here. But if one of my homeboys walk up on the dude, punches him in the face, and then he gets his ass whooped, that's what he asked for because he's a grown man and he went and punched that grown man in his face. Okay? If you are in a venue and a comedian makes a joke about you, I'm sorry, I'm not running to your protection. Especially if the joke isn't egregious. It's not like he called her a foul skank bitch. Or been like, damn, Jada, what we were doing right there, I figured you would have came in with August. That's different. That's different. It was a joke that most people missed it, barely laughed. When you ask for protection all the time, you're never going to get protected. And we got to stop asking people to do stuff for us. Protect yourself. Protect yourself. I know we can't always protect ourselves. Hell, our country can't always protect itself. That's why we have allies. But ultimately, it is your job to protect your peace. Yes, I can say that Will Smith was wrong for slapping somebody for making a joke about his wife. And if y'all can't see that, I don't think y'all get it. Because I'm tired of this, bro. It seems like every other week I come on here and somebody is just being so misguided, is the word maybe, in their thoughts on something like, oh, Chris Rock was wrong for making a joke, but Will was right for slapping him. What's worse? And I get the two wrongs don't make a right. I'll never say that, but damn. Senator Cory Booker, yes, he covered that. He covered that the judge of the nomination. He did. She's still gonna get confirmed amongst party lines. So yeah, his speech sounded good, and hopefully it made her feel better. But did it change the end result? No. She's still gonna be in the Supreme Court, whether he said it or not. Will slaps her or not, or slaps Chris Rock or not. Jada still feels the same way. It doesn't change how the joke made her feel. Now she may feel better because he stood up for her. Two different feelings. That hurt, it still exists. You're just getting some joy elsewhere. You get some joy over here, but your hurt right here, it still exists.